Do I really need a tutor? I'm Dr. Jeff Kreh, your online humanities tutor, and my job is to help you discover an education worthy of a free people, and then to help you as you learn how to enjoy that gift for the rest of your life. So, does someone really need a tutor? Years ago, I was involved in prison mission work and would go in and try to help members of the church who were coming out on Sunday and we were worshiping together be effective in their witness in the barracks. And very often they would have a friend who just could not hear the truth of the gospel because they actually knew this person. And there was a bias that was set up because of familiarity. And I witnessed over and over and over again being able to come in as an anonymous expert, say the exact same things, and actually transfer credibility to the local members of the church so that they were then more effective in their work within the prison system. The same thing happens in families and in businesses. Same thing happens in churches. There are sometimes when our familiarity with those who would be able to teach us is blocked because of the familiarity, the effectiveness is blocked. And one thing that a tutor or an anonymous outside expert can do is to come in, and because we're all just trying to be honest and authentic and effective in our work, very often I'll come in and say the exact same things that a parent has been saying, or that another volunteer has been saying, or that a friend has been saying, or that a minister has been saying. And I can say the exact same thing, and it lands differently. I'm able to be heard because you don't know me, you're just hearing a message. When it comes to tutoring, sometimes if we've been in a homeschooling situation or even in a private or public school situation where we're trying so hard to help our children and they've grown up and they know us, there can be a bias that blocks them from being able to hear us. And what I love to do is to come in and to find out sometime in that conversation, Dad says something like that, and all of a sudden I see, because of me just coming in and doing my job, that the transference of my credibility as the outside expert happens. And that all of a sudden the child is looking at Dad differently or looking at Mom differently and saying, maybe they're not crazy. Maybe they're not the enemy. Maybe there's something to this that they're trying to tell me. Now, there's still going to be difficulty because, teenagers. Or there's still going to be difficulty because you always have difficulty between leaders and followers and really following. But there can be a transference of credibility. And so what I love to do is come in and speak to traditional values, speak through these classically humane ideas, use the history of learning and leadership and liberty that's behind me on these books and in all the curriculum that we've developed to help people learn how to handle liberty and learn how to flourish. I love to bring that in and then see when there's the connection, because there always is, and watch that transference of credibility happen. So why do you need a tutor? Well, you might need a tutor because you need somebody that you don't know well enough to automatically distrust everything that they're saying. And what I love to do is just introduce you to these concepts, introduce you to these ideas, to these authors, read through them together, and then we're on a discovery journey that you've never been on before. And I'm going to help you learn how to trust your process, how to grow in your intellect, and be able to be effective in your own learning so that I can then step out of the way and you can go on and flourish. This is not a long relationship. This is something to get you to the next level and then to help you help others get to the next level. So if there's anything I can do to help you, feel free to email me. It's in at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, facebook.com/Dr. Jeff Kreh. That'll take you to my private page for business, and there you can join the Humanities Boot Camp where I introduce other ideas through the week. But the main thing is I want you to be able to learn how to learn from yourself, learn how to learn from history, learn how to trust those relationships in your life where others are sincerely trying to help you, And if there's any help that I can be to you, I want to do that. As always, the best comment left below, the question, comment, smart remark, you'll receive 100 Brazilian bonus points to use however you see fit. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and become the person who is worthy of an education worthy of a free people.